Okay folks, just been cleaning the surface of my pond to get rid of all this annoying little green stuff you can see stuck on them, and then you can see tadpoles that are turning into frogs. You can see they've still got the tail on them, long tails, which eventually they just kind of dissolve off and break off, and then you're left with just a tiny little baby frog. See the size of them? They are tiny at the moment, but you can see the long tail. So how many have I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's probably only about a dozen. Seem to have had a lot less tadpoles stroke frogs this year for some reason. I did give away loads of frog spawn last year. I don't know if that caused the frogs to worry about laying as much this year. In fact, I did have a lot of frog spawn, but it just doesn't seem to be that they've turned into an enormous number of frogs and tadpoles. Let's just get one on my hand. It might help you to see it a bit better if I get one. If I can pick one up, there we go. Now that's one that hasn't quite, the head hasn't quite turned as much of a froggy shape as the other ones. This one's a little bit behind, that's its upside down. See its guts. And they kind of play dead sometimes when you touch them, sometimes. I'll chuck that one back in the pond. Let's get another one that looks like more like a frog. There you go, that one does look like a frog, that's more developed. Whoa. And that's the problem, they do jump around when you try and film them. There you go, you can see it's still got its tail, and that will eventually just kind of break off, dissolve off. There we go, chuck you back in the pond. Let's chuck these all back in the pond then. And there's snails as well, obviously I saved them, snails clean the pond, so let's dump them in the pond. You see one swimming away there? Cute little things. Okay. And there's one more here on the lawn. One more. There we go. There we go. And I've just cut a few of the irises because I couldn't see, they all flop over the pond, you can't see anything, and I've got as much of that green annoying stuff, I think it's called duckweed, this stuff that goes on the surface and it just covers the entire surface. It's really annoying stuff, very hard to get rid of. I bought all kinds of different sizes of sieves to try and sieve it out and catch it. This kind of size does just about catch a lot of it, but you want to get an even smaller mesh, really like that would probably be better. I didn't go around today doing it at the pond, but I think I'm going to have to clean the pond once a week from now on to get all this blooming annoying stuff, and then at least I'll be able to see what's in the pond. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye. You can see some of the irises are just over 6 feet, those ones there. That's over 6 feet high, that one. Incredible.